Welcome to Middle Ground Media, where news is delivered without an agenda. In today's coverage, Segment 1, Cuban president on U.S. embargo and protests. Cuban President Miguel Díaz-Canel vehemently criticizes the U.S. as interventionist, attributing recent protests over shortages in Cuba to the long-standing U.S. embargo. Amidst a worsening economic crisis, Cubans demand basic necessities like food and power, with some calling for freedom. Díaz-Canel defends Cuba's sovereignty and blames U.S. policies for the hardships, contrasting peaceful Cuban protests with more severe unrest elsewhere, hinting at a double standard in media coverage. The U.S. maintains its stance, emphasizing support for the Cuban people and highlighting substantial exports and humanitarian efforts despite sanctions. Critics argue that Cuba's centralized economy significantly contributes to its economic woes. Segment 2, Chan Ho Park's historic first pitch in Seoul. Chan Ho Park, the first Korean-born Major League Baseball (MLB) player, is set to throw the ceremonial first pitch at the season opener between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres in Seoul. This event marks MLB's first regular season games in Korea, celebrating Park's pioneering role in the sport. Park's illustrious career spanned several teams, and his return highlights the growing influence of Korean athletes in MLB. The series in Seoul also anticipates the participation of notable players like Ha-Seong Kim and Shohei Ohtani, emphasizing MLB's international reach and the significance of Park's legacy. Segment 3, Restrictions on Russian and Belarusian athletes at Paris Olympics. The International Olympic Committee, IOC, announces that athletes from Russia and Belarus will be barred from the opening ceremonies of the Paris Olympics due to the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Competing as individual neutral athletes, they face eligibility restrictions, especially those with military affiliations. This decision underscores the international community's stance against the actions of Russia and Belarus, maintaining sanctions against these governments. The impact of Russia's invasion of Ukraine continues to reverberate through international sports, highlighting the intersection of politics and athletics. Segment 4, Bolsonaro indicted over COVID vaccination data falsification. Former Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro faces formal accusations of falsifying COVID-19 vaccination data, a first in a series of potential indictments. The indictment alleges that Bolsonaro and associates inserted false information into a health database to circumvent travel restrictions. This case adds to several investigations surrounding Bolsonaro's contentious tenure, including his pandemic response and potential involvement in other illegal activities. Bolsonaro's legal troubles could significantly impact his political future and underscore ongoing debates about accountability and governance in Brazil. Segment 5, Calls to halt deportations to Haiti amid violence. Amid escalating gang violence in Haiti, human rights activists and the United Nations urge the Dominican Republic to suspend deportations to the neighboring country. The Dominican Republic's foreign minister defends the deportations as a national security measure, despite allegations of abuse. The international community's concern grows as Haiti grapples with a deepening crisis, prompting calls for compassion and a re-evaluation of deportation policies in the region. Segment 6, Princess Kate spotted out amid speculation. A video showing Princess Kate of Wales shopping with Prince William aims to quell rampant speculation about her whereabouts and health. Despite the video's intent to provide reassurance, online conspiracy theories persist. The royal family's approach to public communication, particularly regarding health and personal matters, remains a topic of debate and fascination, reflecting broader issues of privacy, media scrutiny, and public interest in the lives of public figures. Segment 7, Putin's ambitions and Crimean anniversary. President Vladimir Putin's recent electoral victory celebration in Red Square doubles as a declaration of his intentions regarding Ukraine. Marking the 10th anniversary of Crimea's annexation, Putin's address to the crowd underscores Russia's ongoing military objectives and territorial claims. This event, amidst a contentious election lacking genuine opposition, signals Russia's continued assertiveness on the international stage, with implications for regional stability and global geopolitics. Segment 8, Hong Kong's new national security law. Hong Kong's legislature passes a stringent national security law, granting the government expanded powers to suppress dissent. This move intensifies concerns about eroding freedoms in the financial hub, continuing the crackdown initiated by Beijing's imposition of a similar law in 2020. the law's broad scope and severe penalties for a range of activities deemed threatening to national security mark a significant moment in Hong Kong's political landscape, sparking debates about autonomy, civil liberties, and the city's future under Chinese rule. Segment 9. South Korea's doctor strike punishment. South Korea announces the suspension of licenses for 2 senior doctors, marking the first disciplinary actions following widespread walkouts by medical interns and residents. The strikes, protesting government plans to increase medical school admissions, highlight tensions between healthcare professionals and policy aims to address physician shortages. As the government moves to penalize striking doctors, the healthcare sector faces a critical juncture, balancing the need for reform with the concerns and rights of medical practitioners. Thank you for tuning into Middle Ground Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more unbiased news. Join us again tomorrow for your daily dose of truth and clarity.